Hello everyone, my name is Jesse and welcome back to another Bakugan review. Today we're going to be reviewing some Bakugan that I got sent in from a subscriber. So first off, thank you to this subscriber. I don't know their username, I just know them through email. But you know who you are when you're watching this video, so thank you. I appreciate the Bakugan, and I'm pretty excited for this review because we have a unique variety, which is pretty awesome here. So yeah, I want to get into it, and for the card we're using today on this review is Deep Tan. It's just a pretty average gate card. We're going to be using that, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to kind of go at them random. I'm just going to go over here. You can hear me mixing them up in my hand. I got my eyes closed. I'm just going to pull one. Alright, so first up we have a Subterra Pearl Dragonoid. Really interesting, these pearls. So this is a B2. 470 Gs, if you didn't know. And Pearl Bakugan are just a variation of regular Bakugan. They came out, I believe they started coming out when the B2 era started going. So for a while there were B1 Bakugan, and then they updated to B2. I have got some videos on that talking about that if you'd like to see them. And then they started making pearls as a variation, similar to translucence and all that jazz. So here we got a Dragonoid, which is really cool. I love the color scheme for Pearl Subterra Bakugan. Some of them I'm a bit meh about. I think my favorites are Subterra and Aquas. Ventus is okay, but obviously like it's just like a cool contrast. Really pretty Bakugan. And yeah, overall, like, I don't know, I just love the color scheme on it, and I think it's super cool, especially like just contrasting like this wood on my desk. But let's see how well they spin. See if I can get anything to pop open here for a video. Get a little stuck, but yeah, overall for like an older Bakugan, like really interesting, super neat. Definitely a cool one to have in the collection. Alright, up next we're going to be talking about Cyclone Percival. Hello, Jesse from the future here. I did some research after the video and found out that this is not Cyclone Percival. This is Alpha Percival. They look really similar. Here's some pictures. I'm going to do a whole timeline of the Percivals in this just because why not? But I was totally confused, so my bad. I keep calling it Cyclone Percival. It is Alpha Percival. Make that very clear. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So this was a variation to like Vortex Bakugan. I don't know all of the characteristics and stuff behind it. However, this was like, I want to say it's similar to the Vortex in terms of spinning, but for this one you have to actually wind it up. So you spin here and it'll wind up, and then you can place him down and he spins, which honestly I kind of like better than the Vortex, simply because the Vortex usually just spin for a lot less time than you can get with these like Cyclone ones, which are overall really cool. They're just variations. It's sort of like this. To me, I like to look at it as, and I don't know if this is correct for timeline, but like there's your Midnight Percival, then your Cyclone Percival, then your Vortex. So it's like it evolves to get better at spinning. And yeah, super easy to close and everything. Sometimes you've got to head first, like most Percivals, which I just forget. But all you do is spin it like so, and then pop it down. And it spins. Super easy, super fun. 700 Gs here. Really cool Bakugan. Definitely going to put him right next to my other Percivals. Yeah, I don't know. He's just super neat. Really cool. Even his mouth here moves, which is nice. You guys can see that really well. Yeah. But let's try and get a nice spin. Yeah, that's kind of cool. One more time, just for fun. Yeah, super cool. I like that there's like a slight delay too. But yeah, really fun Bakugan. Really enjoy it. Super neat. Up next we got this Delta Dragonoid, which if you've seen in my previous video, right before I posted this one actually, I didn't end up cleaning the ring on him. However, this Delta, I also did some like random custom painting too because I got bored. So a little bit of silver there. I touched up the silver on the mouth and like the fingers here that were kind of like rubbing off. This is a B1, so if you see my other video, I was kind of talking about it. But this was one of the first Bakugan I remember having as a child. I don't remember a lot about all of the ones I had. I know I had this one, a Chaos Wyvern. I had a Pearl Aquas Sirenoid, I think. Anyway, I painted it, gave it a little bit more shine. You can probably see a little bit better if I zoom in here. Yeah, just overall, like, super neat paint job and design. And it's a reverse attribute, so instead of being red and orange, it's the flip side of that. So I can get the other one out here to compare. This is a B2, by the way, but the colors are reversed, which is super neat. And just look at that size difference, which is also crazy to think about. Yeah, overall, just colors are flipped. So instead of the horn being orange, the whole body's orange, and this is red instead. Super neat. Alright guys, last up on the list is a Bakutech Bakugan called Gus Burnin. Oop, there he goes. So this is, I don't want to say this is my first Bakutech, because it's like technically not. Like I have like Helios Mark II, I have Master Ingram, I have Minx Elfin, which are technically Bakutech. But this is the first Bakutech I have that is like show canon, I guess. Like it's canon to the Bakutech show, I believe. I haven't watched it. I don't even know where I would watch it. If anyone's got some tips on where to watch the Bakutech series, if it's worth watching, leave a comment for me just so I can get some information. But from what I understand, this is part of a pack, and it came with Rise, Dragon, and someone else. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yeah, I don't know, he's super cool. I was playing with him yesterday. He's got 590 G power here. You can see that. And I don't know, he's interesting. He reminds me a lot of like your other dragonoids with the horn. His horn's a little bit different, almost like a shield or something, which is kind of cool. But he's got big feet. But he closes like all the other dragonoids. Usually it's head first, then wings. But yeah, really neat. I love the design. Like I like how big he is. I think that's my thing. Is these Bakutech are bigger. It makes me want to collect the rest of the pack. But yeah, overall like super neat. And yeah, I've been messing with them a lot. Just kind of have them on my desk when I work and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Super cool. I like this. Bakutech's interesting to me because I don't quite understand it. And I think I need to watch the show to kind of understand it. Oop, there we go. Yeah, he's really cool. Like this is the type of Bakugan I feel like I could play with. Like actually play like the show, not the show. Like actually play the card game with. Yeah, I don't know. This just feels better to me than like playing with other Bakugan. I'm trying to get him to spin. Yeah. It just feels better to play with these kind of Bakutech Bakugan than it does, like, say, just a regular Dragonoid or a Tigrera or something like that for me. I don't know. Just my preference. But super interesting. But super cool Bakugan. And, again, here's all of them just so you can take a look. And, again, thank you to that subscriber. He might comment down below. Thank you to that subscriber for just, you know, sending these to me. Really appreciate it, and super awesome. I'll leave the video here. Just a reminder, I do buy and sell Bakugan, so I'll leave links to all that stuff down in the description. Also follow me on Instagram. There'll be a link to that in the description. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.